And then sometimes he'll, because he got a lot of experience, so he'll try to trap me. So when he try to trap me, soon as he'll try to trap me, I lock him up. You go back to doing the same thing over and over again.
Why would I be missing, Vlad? I got the best son in the world, the son that rose from the bottom, from that one day at the principal's office, all the way up to the top of the boxing.
I called you I've been reaching out to you to let you know. I ain't never had nothing to get you. When did me and you go wrong? When did me and you start having beef?
During a heated live interview, Floyd Mayweather called Devin Haney trash, which led to tension with Devin's father, Bill Haney. Bill was confused by Floyd's attitude and strongly defended his son, proudly saying that Devin is not only the best boxer, but also the best son a father could have. He stood firm against Floyd's harsh words.
You get on FaceTime with Floyd Mayweather, and things escalate very quickly.
Or did Floyd get on FaceTime with me?
I don't know how it went.
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know how it went.
He was calling for me. He was calling for me everywhere, saying, where's Bill, where's Bill? Putting up a missing thing that I was missing or something. Why would I be missing, Vlad? I got the best son in the world, the son that rose from the bottom, from that one day at the principal's office, all the way up to the top of the boxing, where the world stopped to watch an event that he was in. I'm a proud dad, proud trainer, and proud manager. So I don't know what he was looking for.
Bill Haney shared an old video showing Floyd Mayweather mentoring a young Devin Haney with a caption that highlighted the lessons they once learned from Floyd and even called him TBE, the best ever. It was a quiet reminder of how close they used to be before things went wrong. What was once a proud moment between them now shows how much their relationship has changed, as both sides have grown distant and tense.
And then sometimes he'll, because he got a lot of experience, so he'll try to trap me. So when he try to trap me, soon as he'll try to trap me, I lock him up. You go back to doing the same thing over and over again. That's what you gotta do. So the key to the fight game is period. The key is to take less punishment. Keep the motherfucker on the outside as much as possible. Because remember, you got a lot of fighters, all they know is just fighting the inside. That's all they know is fighting the inside. You're gonna be a versatile fighter when you can beat them in the inside. And some fights, you're gonna have to fight the motherfucker on the inside. They're gonna just close the gap when you create and make you fight. You don't have no choice. But the less punishment you take, the longer you last in the sport. Because I was in this shit 21 years. So you're gonna be okay because you got this.
Bill Haney firmly defended himself, saying he has always done what's best for his son. He accused Floyd Mayweather of trying to change how people see him and questioned why anyone would attack a father just for supporting and training his own child. Bill made it clear that all he has ever done is raise a champion and stand by his son through every challenge, and he feels misunderstood and treated unfairly.
Me being a guy that came out of the streets to being a parent, to being a guy that's legitimate, that's not doing any crime in the streets, right? But actually going on live to tell the world that I keep my ear connected to the street and I'm sympathetic to to everything that my people continue to go through every day in the streets, and him to manipulate it, to misinform the people as if I'm sensationalizing crime or any of that. He's a bullshit ass NIGGA. And I'm not.
Floyd Mayweather spoke about the tension and said he had no personal problem with Bill Haney, calling it just a small disagreement. But to many people, his tone and timing told a different story. It seemed like Floyd was more focused on looking good in public than actually fixing things. His words didn't hide the quiet jabs and behind-the-scenes actions that pushed Bill Haney to finally speak out.
What do we have a disagreement about? What do we have a disagreement about?
You tell me. I never had nothing against you. Now, if I'm not mistaken, let's talk. I seen you in Miami. Last time I seen you in Miami before. We kicked it. You said what's up, I said what's up. We kicked it, we had a good time. Now all of a sudden it seems like Bill Haney is my enemy. Like I ain't got nothing against Bill.
Listen, I don't know if I'm your enemy or not. I don't claim to be your motherfucking enemy. I don't care nothing about being nobody's enemy. You know who I am. You know what I'm saying? You know how I fuck with it. But if you was my enemy, then you would feel like that. Do you feel like I'm your enemy?
I'm just asking a question. This ain't, we ain't no pissing contest.
Does it feel like that?
I don't, you tell me.
I feel
That's what I'm
like, no,
asking you.
because I feel like, listen, I've been knowing you for hella long, but I feel like you're a bullshit ass nigga. You see what I'm saying?
One of the biggest sources of tension came when Floyd Mayweather was believed to have influenced Ryan Garcia's decision to fight Devin Haney. Many think Floyd pushed Ryan to take the fight at a time that disrupted Haney's training and plans. The timing and Floyd's involvement seemed intentional. Bill Haney saw this as another example of Floyd using his power to create problems and make Devin's journey harder, even though the fight was supposed to bring fans together and help the sport grow.
I heard he was real heavy the week of the fight. I heard something like 15 pounds. Don't know if it's true. He obviously didn't make the weight. Did Floyd tell him not to make the weight? You already spoke on it, my boy.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
So he don't make weight.
Floyd said he didn't.
He did not?
Floyd said he didn't.
He did not?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what he said. That's his word.
I mean, I seen him throw.
I seen it too.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave it.
Bill Haney took a shot at Floyd Mayweather's recent money problems by making a sarcastic offer to help. He pointed to Floyd's legal and bankruptcy issues, hinting that his flashy lifestyle might finally be catching up with him. It was a sharp and personal comment that showed just how much their relationship has fallen apart. Bill wasn't just criticizing, he was also showing the cracks in the image Floyd works hard to protect.
Yeah. Floyd was right. We still in the street. And we flipping birds. But if you need some help, Floyd, I'm in the streets. And you the one that went missing. Yeah, we flipping birds. You see, we still flipping birds. Little birdie told me that you might need some help.
Just days before Devin Haney's big fight, sparring footage was released showing him in a tough spot against Gervonta Davis. This left many in the boxing world questioning Floyd Mayweather's intentions. The timing and content of the video seemed like a move to hurt Devin's confidence. For someone who once acted like a mentor, Floyd's actions came across as bitter and planned. The boxing community criticized him, with many feeling that Floyd no longer supported Devin's success, but was now trying to bring him down.
Go through maybe like a rough moment, like the people around them kind of start changing the things. And I know, like you said, you waking up in the mansion, the Rolls Royce, of showing 30, 40 people around.
Yeah.
Has that part happened where it was like people around you kind of shifted? Or
I wouldn't say that necessarily. I think I just had to, cut the grass low, just get a lot of unnecessary people that was just around me that just was around me, just, really wasn't really benefiting me in no kind of way. Just people that, I seen somebody say that, I'm okay with being used, but just don't misuse me. So people, it was some people that was misusing me.
Yeah.
And, it is what it is. I'm happy with where I'm at right now.
Bill Haney criticized Floyd Mayweather for focusing on exhibition matches instead of real fights, saying it shows he's lost his passion for true competition. Instead of defending his legacy in meaningful bouts, Floyd now seems more interested in making easy money from low-risk events. Bill suggested this shift means Floyd cares more about staying in the spotlight through flashy shows than proving himself through real challenges, moving away from the values that once made him a boxing legend.
When your A game is gone, what adjustment are you gonna make? Yeah. And Floyd would always say is that on that given night, he's gonna make that right adjustment. Yeah. He's gonna box the brawler or brawl the boxer. Yeah. You know what I mean?
A few months ago, Bill Haney and Floyd Mayweather were fighting on live, or not fighting, but arguing back and forth.
Yeah.
And Bill Haney said, listen, you know damn well Devin did this and Devin did that. He never lost in the gym, ever. And Floyd said, if you got an undefeated fighter in the gym, congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Floyd said, I never lost under the light.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm talking about.
Bill Haney raised concerns about the financial health of Mayweather Promotions, questioning if things are really as strong as Floyd claims. He pointed out that while Floyd presents the company as top level, some people close to the business seem to be having money problems. For a brand that's supposed to be doing well under Floyd's leadership, this doesn't add up. Bill used this to suggest that Floyd's business might not be as solid as it looks from the outside.
It's personal between you and Calvin. Also, it's Tank's coach. Is it?
Man, I told Coach,
For those that don't know, Coach Calvin is Tank's coach, so I'm just for our audience.
And I said, listen, ain't no way the fighter gonna be checking the money that y'all talking about checking, and Calvin gonna be looking like that. I told Tank them to pay him. I told him to pay him because, or we need to go on coach's strike around this motherfucker, because ain't no way Bill should be getting paid and Calvin shouldn't. And Calvin need to thank Bill for mentioning this shit.
So you saying Calvin ain't getting paid?
Yo, he said ain't no reason Calvin should be looking the way he looking if they making all this money.
Now that's the thing. They talk all that money talk. Can't be one nigga looking good and the rest of the crew if you getting thoroughbred money. You know what I'm talking about?
Again.
Yeah.
Sources close to both sides said Floyd Mayweather became upset after seeing Devin Haney get big fights and strong financial deals. This jealousy reportedly led Floyd to make comments suggesting he might try to block Devin's future chances. Whether he meant it or was just speaking out of anger, it made things worse between them. The idea that a former mentor would try to hold someone back out of envy didn't sit well with fans or people in the boxing world.
For some of y'all that ain't from the streets and don't understand like the politics of it, you know, that Bill Haney Floyd conversation was well overdue. They have been in the background, sneak dissing each other for a minute. You know, pretty much Floyd is upset that Dev didn't take the deal that he put on the table for him, and he say, okay, you don't want to mess with me, you don't want to take the deal, I'm going to make it tough for you. I'm going to go whisper in rain here. I'm going to make sure Rolly don't fight you. I'm going to make sure Tank don't fight you. You know what I'm saying? And Bill don't like that. Bill feel like it's some little backdoor stuff he been doing. And Bill didn't back down. It was kind of crazy how Bill went at Floyd. He said, I'm putting on, like, where your people from the streets that you put on? You know what I'm saying? Where your community at? Your real people. You know what I'm saying? So, crazy.
Haney made it clear that he sees Floyd Mayweather more as a businessman than a true boxer. He said Floyd now cares more about making money than giving fans real fights, and that the show has become more important than the sport. In contrast, Haney believes in giving fans real competition and exciting matches. This difference in mindset has created a bigger gap between them, showing that Floyd's focus no longer matches the true spirit of boxing.
Tank doesn't want any of it. Why is that? I know you can't give him...
Man, get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful, like you're really trying to do this shit. Because every fighter that Devin fuck with gets paid, man, the most money, man. Knock it off, man. That's bunk business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at in the welfare line. You keep shitting on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we didn't charge $57. Listen, we going to give you the best fights, and we going to get all the people in there, you know what I'm saying, because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. We give the fans an opportunity to come in. That's that old bullshit-ass business model that you're going to charge the fans for some bullshit fights and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man. It's the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather shit is over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else ain't did it.
Devin Haney spoke out and said he's not surprised by anything Floyd Mayweather does. He believes Floyd hides his real problems, especially money issues, behind fame and a flashy image. According to Devin, Floyd likes to stay in control and creates an image that looks strong on the outside, but is weak underneath. It was a rare, honest moment from Devin, showing that he saw through Floyd's act early on.
So I'm like, nah, he's not trolling. He's not trolling. That's real. Like,
And it was just getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.
What was your father saying throughout camp about that?
He wanted to start the now. Now. Like, why all of a sudden he playing this crazy role now? Why do you think? On the outside looking in, why would you say?
I don't know, bro. Like, when I seen it, I knew it wasn't right.
Yeah.
You know, I knew it wasn't right. And I said it before the fight. Then he win the fight after, or he do it at, you know, y'all had a fight and everybody like, see, oh, you said he wasn't right. I'm like, bro, just because he won don't mean he's solid mentally. Like, you know, he's saying some stuff that's wild. He said some truthful stuff too.
Yeah.
But he said a lot of wild stuff, and I never thought it was just a game. I be going back and forth with people before the fight. They're like, it's just, trust me, they're trying to get in Haney's head. And I'm like, yeah, he playing this role too good.
Exactly.
He playing this role too good.
Yeah.
And
Devin's choice to distance himself from Floyd wasn't sudden. It happened after many power plays and quiet attempts to hold him back. The training space that once felt supportive turned into a place filled with jealousy and control. As Devin's career grew, Floyd became less encouraging and more possessive. It no longer felt like a place where Devin could grow. It became a battle of egos where only one name could shine. So Devin had to walk away to protect his future.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Rich back with another one. Now, everybody is talking about how Floyd Mayweather is losing all his fighters. Gervonta Davis just put out a tweet saying that he stopped Shakur Stevenson from signing with Floyd because Floyd was setting him up for failure. Now, I'm a big Floyd Mayweather fan and supporter, and I love Tank. But, you know, a lot of times us fans don't really know what goes on behind the scenes, and if all this stuff they saying about Floyd Mayweather is true, it's sad because I feel like it take away from his career, his character as a person, because we see him in the ring, we see how head-driven he is, we see how confident he is, and we see how he's the greatest in the ring, but a lot of times that stuff don't be carrying on to different people's characters. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Y'all think Floyd just think about himself and don't really care about his fighters? Do you think everything that people are saying about Floyd is true, or you think they just adding a little sauce to it, that over-exaggerate?
Floyd has publicly said he supports Devin Haney, but many people feel his words are more about protecting his image than truly encouraging Devin. His comments often seem planned, as if he's trying to avoid criticism. The way he speaks and the timing of his messages don't show real pride. They feel more like a strategy to look good in front of the media, rather than real support for Devin.
Son Devin, but he chose a different route, but still proud of him.
Absolutely. I want to commend you, right? Because, you know, Devin Haney, you know, I guess he in Vegas, but I seen you in the gym, and he's on a whole different promotional company, but you was showing him some
y'all
things.
Y'all show love. Y'all really fans.
You was
y'all
working
really...
with him, you know what I'm saying? And it's a good chance that he might fight an actual fighter that you got, but you still had him in there working with him, teaching him things.
Me just giving him certain pointers. You know, just giving him certain pointers just to make him better.
Yeah.
You know, even it was good to even, like before, when I was able to even just move around with Devin, spar with Devin when I was 40 years old. That was like 4 years ago when I was 40 years old. I was able to move around with Devin, and me moving around with him in the ring, I knew he was gonna become world champion. So I'm just proud of him.
Devin touched Floyd up. That was right before the Conor McGregor fight. He was like 17, 18. How old was you?
When I sparred Floyd, I was 18.
Floyd didn't touch him. In retrospect, he's better than Floyd. He's better than Floyd. You know what I mean? He's on course to be better because he's better now at 22 than Floyd was at 22.
Even though it was at the end of his career, for me to be able to say that I've been in the ring with Floyd, I sparred Floyd, you know, just because he didn't have to do that. I was a young kid, you know, somebody that I always looked up to. Also,
I do that too, but I know that he'd have whooped your ass if he could. You dig what I'm saying? Floyd ain't no punk, and you know, Devin touched Floyd up.
When Adrian Bronner confirmed that the sparring video showing Davis getting the better of Haney was leaked on purpose, the situation got even worse. Bronner's support for the leak and for Floyd made it clear how much influence Mayweather still has. Instead of speaking against the leak, Bronner supported it, adding to the idea that Floyd was trying to shape the story and hurt Haney's momentum. It showed this wasn't an accident. It was part of a bigger plan to stay in the spotlight and bring Devin down.
Did you ever see him spar any of them?
Yeah.
What happened? Who he sparred?
Y'all know what happened, man.
I don't know.
He sparred Devin. It's packed, it's hot. They get in there. Tank hit that nigga. He hit him, boom. Then he hit him again, and he like went out. I jumped in the ring because at the time Devin is 17. He calmed down, and they got back to working, Tank got a little bit more fatigue, and once they kept going, Devin got the best of him.
Oh, okay.
But in a real fight time with 8-ounce gloves on, bye.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and stay informed. Stay tuned for more updates, and let's keep our news accurate.